The quiet forests of the Nizhny Novgorod region hold many legends, but there is one story people prefer to speak of only in whispers, a story about a creature born after events that remained classified for decades. Today, we will journey into the very heart of these forests, to a place the locals call the Black Pit, an area avoided by hunters, fishermen, and mushroom pickers alike. This is the story of what happened inside a secret Soviet laboratory, and of what may have survived its destruction. This is the Arzamas Monster.
Not far from Arzamas lies a section of forest where mist lingers, even in summer. Sunlight barely reaches the ground. The trees stand so close together that it feels as if they're deliberately hiding whatever lies within. This lowland is known as the Black Pit. Legend has it that once there was a village here, but people abandoned it after a series of strange incidents. Some heard eerie sounds at night. Others claimed they heard metal scraping in places where nothing metallic should be. Hunters insisted, in that part of the forest, animals behave wrong. Even birds don't sit on the trees. Eventually, people stopped going there altogether. In the late 1970s, during a period of intense scientific research, a secret laboratory was built near the Black Pit. Officially, it was for studying animal endurance. Unofficially, it was for developing military biotechnology. The facility had the code name Object 12/B. According to documents that later surfaced through restricted channels, the goal was to create a hybrid organism, a creature able to survive extreme conditions and complete military tasks. The project combined biology, mechanics, and implants with a remote control system. But one day, an accident occurred. Official reports were destroyed. Only rumors remained about an explosion and about several experimental organisms that vanished. After the facility was closed, the entrances were welded shut, the area fenced off, and all documents classified. But locals noticed something. After the incident, strange creatures began appearing in the woods, things unlike any known animal. The most famous account came from a forest ranger named Karatonov. He'd worked in those woods for over 20 years and knew every corner. One night, he heard a faint, metallic sound through the fog, as if someone were dragging a chain across the ground. He lifted his lantern and saw a figure. The creature was enormous. It moved on 4 legs, but sometimes stood on 2, like it was trying to understand who he was. Its eyes glowed pale blue. Its elongated maw hung open with dark, strip-like pieces dangling, like skin, or something else. Karatonov said, "It looked at me like it was trying to remember, like I was supposed to give it a command." He claimed he heard no footsteps, no breathing, only a quiet buzzing, as though a broken mechanism was working inside. After that encounter, Karatonov quit his job. Later, animal carcasses began appearing in the forest: roe deer, foxes, musk deer. But their wounds were strange, not torn like from claws, nor bitten. The cuts were smooth, as if made by a blade, yet their edges were burned as though exposed to intense heat. On the ground, they found misshapen footprints, depressions too heavy for any natural animal, and sometimes impressions resembling metal plates in the paws. Some hunters said they found metal shavings near the tracks. A terrifying local legend soon spread. The Arzamas Monster, they said, was designed to obey a specific voice, an operator to whom the creature was programmed to submit. But after the accident, the connection was lost, and now the monster supposedly searches for its master. People who ventured into the Black Pit at night reported the same thing. I felt like someone was standing behind me, and then I heard a quiet metallic whisper, "You finally came." No one could explain the voice. Some said it was the mind playing tricks.
Others believed it was the creature trying to contact its lost operator. But the fact remained, those who heard the whisper never returned to those woods. As the years passed, people began disappearing. 1998, two teenagers took a shortcut through the forest to reach a nearby village. They vanished. Only their backpacks and strange tracks were found. 2004, a hunter disappeared, leaving behind his gun and a crushed flashlight. 2011, a summer resident claimed something walked around his house at night, making metallic sounds. In the morning, he was gone, leaving the door open. One detail connects all cases: the thick fog that appears suddenly. Locals say, when the fog thickens, that means it's coming. Several research teams visited the Arzamas forest with thermal cameras and drones. One group recorded a massive heat source, larger than a bear, moving in fast mechanical jerks. The drone's microphones captured metal scraping and a deep, resonant breathing.
One researcher said, "It felt like the organism was powered by some kind of internal reactor, alive, but not alive at the same time. Then the drone suddenly lost control. When it was recovered, its body had deep gouges, resembling metallic claws." There are three main theories: a biomechanical experiment, a hybrid creature that survived and adapted, a military unit, designed for remote control, now wandering aimlessly after losing its operator, or a mutation, a being formed from several specimens after a chemical leak. Today, the Black Pit remains shrouded in mist. No expedition has ever confirmed or disproved the legend, but the tracks, recordings, and disappearances speak for themselves. If you ever find yourself in the forests near Arzamas and hear a quiet metallic scrape behind you, don't turn around, because whatever stands in the fog has been waiting for you for a very long time.